Well, things are getting a little dank. So a little bit to take in with all that, which is to be expected. So yeah, James killed Mary. That's kind of the big reveal. That if you didn't know about that until you got to this part of the game, then congratulations, because this is like, I feel like one of those things that you just know about even if you've never played it before. James obviously repressed a lot of memories related to that, but I would say, like, it seems obvious that he's kind of starting to get memories back in regards especially to when he kills Eddie. He says he killed a human being, and he kind of just stops for a minute and says it, like, again, kind of like almost like a realization that this wasn't the first time he's done that before. And then, like, immediately afterwards is when he says, "Mary, could you really be here?" Which kind of seems pretty apparent. Not to mention when he leaves the hospital, he kind of questions whether or not Mary's trying to punish him. Also, did that save point mention a different name? It probably did. There's a lot that we can kind of start talking about now that all that's just out on the table. So I'm trying to kind of get some thoughts into place. I'm not fully sure about the 3-year gap that James created. We learned that Mary couldn't have died 3 years ago, and actually, we got, like, Laura said that her birthday was like a week ago when Mary wrote that letter. So I think speculation is that the 3 years would have been how much time Mary actually was supposed to have left due to her illness. Additionally, I believe people have speculated that it's related to when she was diagnosed with whatever it is she has. But I'm not sure exactly. Like, 3 years seems very specific, so I do think it probably is related to something. But I don't think this was here before, so let's check this out.
Mary's going to die? You must be joking.
I'm very sorry.
But you're a doctor. It's your job to heal people. How can you just let her die?
Please, calm down. As her doctor, I promise I'll do what I can. But there's still no effective treatment for her condition.
How long does she have?
I'm afraid I'm not sure. 3 years at most. Perhaps 6 months. It's impossible to say with certainty.
So I guess realistically, like, there's the 3 years thrown in there. If you want to go with the repressed memory kind of thing, Mary being dead even when James killed her, maybe he just thought in his head it had to have, I don't know. Because it doesn't quite add up. Like, her living for 3 extra years doesn't equate to 3 years passing. But, I mean, the 3 years is there. But it doesn't, I don't think it really matters that much in the long run. It just kind of, again, is obfuscated by James. I like how everything's, like, already blocked for us, mostly. Like, everything. Oh, right. We're about to have some fun. I forgot. It looks like these actually just loop back. Can't open that one. Oop, there were some bullets over there. Let me go back. Oh. Looks like 204 is just a reset door. I wanted the bullets. I needed the bullets. Where did this lead, actually? Because I was trying to Oh, this went straight back to 207. Okay, so 207 was the reset door. I can appreciate that there aren't any ghouls at the moment. Looks like it's locked. Huh. Really didn't think we would be able to just bail. Okay. No real reason to do anything. Just the one. I don't know why I thought this was a bigger deal than what it was. We just did some funny Scooby-Doo shenanigans is all. Looks like we have to take the elevator. Oh, they gave us 2 ampules. Well, going down again. That water doesn't look too great either. I think it doesn't help that when it moves up, it... Huh. No light switch for us. Can I not do it from here? It just is broken. God, the chair spooked me a little bit. Oh, there was health drinks here. Were these here last time? Or is this like a real big boss fountain moment? Actually, don't even know where I'm heading. I guess I'm heading the right way because there's no real other options. Also, James was looking at something. Yep, give me. Thank you, James. Silent Hill's being real generous right now. Oh, lords. They're scurrying. Were there 2 in there? There's one still scurrying. Yeah, there were 2. I don't know if they've hurt me. No, I'm good. I think they can. They bite at your ankles or something. Yeah, I like all these noises happening. I mean, there's no real reason to check these doors. They are telling us that they're indeed empty. I like that my movement isn't, in trouble in the water.
Mama! Mama, I was looking for you. Now you're the only one left. Maybe then I can rest. Mama, why are you running away? You're not my mama. It's you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Angela, no.
Thank you for saving me. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserved what happened.
No, Angela, that's wrong.
No, don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me. Will you love me? Take care of me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James, give me back that knife.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself?
Me? No, I'd never kill myself. It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too. For me, it's always like this.
So that line, for me, it's always like this, I think is really where it cements the idea that Silent Hill is showing these people different things. What I would say is it would be strange for James to say it's hot like hell in here when there is clearly a lot of fire happening at the moment. Like, lots of fire. You also have a situation where, like, when you talk to Eddie, he hasn't seen Red Pyramid thing, and Laura basically acts like she hasn't seen anything, which would be maybe because she doesn't really have any emotional baggage that can be taken advantage of. Clearly, James, Eddie, Angela, they came to Silent Hill with a bit of baggage. And I think if we walk into the fire, we will actually hurt ourselves a little bit. Yeah, it actually does damage us. James, why would you do that? So we can't go forward. Angela's gone. And when we leave, it just seems like that it wasn't ever a location. So, Laura, basically with what we know or can assume, probably doesn't see anything in Silent Hill. She's just wandering around this town. I don't remember what game. I think a game implies that Silent Hill is still an active community town. It might have been one. I don't remember what it was. But, so I don't know if Laura's walking around an abandoned town or if it's just still a vacation spot. But obviously we're going a little nuts, fighting some wackos. Well, look at that move. Where does that move come from? How do you do that one? Is that a super... I didn't know I could poke. I'm learning all kinds of things today. I saw a post on Twitter where someone mentioned the block button. And all I'm thinking is like, yeah, it's there. I did see it, but God knows it doesn't seem like it's worth using. This looks wacky as well. I don't even see... Well, there's one way to go. So, one thing to point out too, one thing I didn't actually notice the first time, or, you know, for a while, I guess, not really the first time, just in general about Silent Hill 2. When we fight Eddie, the whole, like, frozen locker room is pretty different from what we see here. Like, most of what we see is kind of this damp, decayed location, which can be kind of brought back to Maria's sickness and arguably get into the situation where James killed her. I don't think we have enough real information to know why Angela sees Silent Hill as burning. The article about her father being stabbed didn't bring up arson, although we did also do the arson puzzle immediately, so I don't know if that relates to anything. I think the harder version of that puzzle does not use arson as the solution, so that might not be related at all. But the locker room with Eddie, also, everything's just me. He seemed like he was just kind of like killing people doesn't matter. Who knows what exactly that was? Again, not enough real details. But yeah, so I mean, this is why this is the game that ruined Silent Hill, because this is the one that really brought up the concept of. I heard about her. They kind of like poke you and stab you there. This brought up the concept of Silent Hill being very psychological horror, and that actually hurt. Oh, I thought I heard a lot more. Also, this thing I also just recently learned about. So there's 9 save points here, which might be a good indication that this is the end. I don't remember, what is this called? Nothing. It's just Hotel Alternate. I really wish this had a special name. Obviously 9 save points means this is just the end point, but apparently they represent the demons that James had to face. If you count like generally every monster type, I think it's like the lion figure, mannequin, nurses, abstract daddy, pyramid head. I don't know if all of them count, like the little guys on the ground. I don't think the cockroaches count. The flesh lips. Like I said, I just learned about this, but it kind of makes sense. I don't think like Eddie fight counts as one of the demons we face. Like I said, I don't think the cockroaches count either. I just don't remember what they all are supposed to represent. Man, I didn't realize how fancy James's boots are. Okay, well, clearly again, 9 save points kind of feels like it means something. And we've come this far.
I was weak. That's why I needed you. Needed someone to punish me for my sins. But that's all over now. I know the truth. Now it's time to end this.
Look at the 2 pyramid heads just chilling. So, okay, they got a little bit of speed. As fun as it might be to try to do this with the great knife, I'm gonna say let's just take it easy with the shotgun. Great. They really book it, don't they? It also hurts a lot. So I think we can probably agree at this point that, oh my god, you guys just don't like back off. We can agree at this point that there's something a little, there's something about Maria, right? She's died 3 times at this point. realistically, he kind of doesn't exist. I was hoping I could strafe. They come at you fast. One thing I want to point out that I kind of avoid it until now, because I think it's very clear now that Maria's a little bit of a oddity. James never told her his name. So eventually when she... Oops. Not a good time to do that. Eventually she started saying it, and there was never a moment to take a hit. Aha, I dodged it. So I think in this instance, James is either talking about Maria or Pyramid Head or both when he says that I needed you to punish me kind of thing. I mean, in particular, Pyramid Head killing... Like, we didn't see how Maria died in the prison cell. It almost... You were way too close. No, don't back up, James. Almost seems like it could have been due to sickness. She was bedridden at that point, it looked like. But, you know, Pyramid Head killed Maria in all those situations. And this is kind of the thing, the contention people have as Silent Hill fans. Pyramid Head seems to be very specifically made to be James punishing himself. Or the idea that James feels like he needs to be punished for what he did to Mary. And having Pyramid Head constantly kill Mary lookalike seems like a way to get that punishment theme going. And then he kind of eventually realizes what's happening after he remembered that he killed Mary. So, like, Pyramid Head I get is very iconic, but it always feels so forced when he shows up in other things. Also, I forgot to mention I really wanted to, I was going to make a joke about how we need the Axel being surprised at the Keyblades from Kingdom Hearts 2 in here, because I can't play a game without referencing Kingdom Hearts 2. I thought you were slowing down. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. I don't remember if this is timed or if you have to continue to be shooting. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Ah! Let's reload and... Excuse me. Burn me. I wish I could back up. The, like, shotgun cocking. I knew I wasn't exactly safe, but I thought maybe. I probably should be using a hunting rifle, honestly. Get poked. I'm gonna get poked again. Good thing I had like 20 first aid kits, because that sure helps. Let's switch to the hunting rifle. I think it will do more damage. Yeah, I think we have enough bullets there. I mean, it would do more damage if we hit. You guys want to stop it? I don't remember if... Well, I don't know, I guess. If anyone has any idea of why... Oh, I do know one idea of why there's two Pyramid Heads, especially now. I think people thought that maybe, potentially, it is due to James killing Eddie. That now he needs to be punished for taking the life of another person, kind of thing. Back a little bit. Now I'm really getting into the groove here. Nope. Not a good time. Oh, good strafe. I actually used the strafe button for that one. Have I been Oh, there we go. We're good now. That was taking a long time. I mean, you heard the noise whenever you hit them. I started to get concerned that I was like missing a lot of shots. Alright, let's equip this again. You guys good? Pyramid Head won't move anymore. Looks like he's holding something. Rust-colored egg. Looks like he's holding something. Scarlet egg. So I think the idea here... I don't think this affects anything, really, but the idea here seems to be the rust is, size of a quill's egg. That's good to know. Rust could be seen as Mary, and Scarlet could be seen as Maria, like, young and full of sexy life, because she, you know, she was like she's a girl about town kind of thing, and Rusty's like, oh, you're old. And this is kind of where that idea of sexual frustration comes in with James. Again, it's very obvious that there's a little bit of that with the nurses, but it very much seems to be related to him having kind of those urges, and I guess the question could come up. Is that why he killed Mary? Kind of fucked up to do that, isn't it? I also kind of hate that they died T-posing in the same direction here. Like, they looked much cooler when they were, like, angled the other way. It's locked. There's a round indentation in the door. There's also 2 doors here with 2 indentations. Now, we don't really have to use any of these, but... Well, we have to do one of them, but... It doesn't really, it's kind of just weird. It's just here. There might be more to the duality thing. Like I said, I don't really have all the facts, and a lot of it, the facts I do have might just be fan theories. Looks like the lock's broken. Kind of looks like a face.